Scheherazade's granddaughters are back with a new set of stories to tell. Join me for an all-new series where we explore lesser-known tales from the rich history of the Arabian Nights. Every full moon, Scheherazade would add a new story to the collection, each one more fantastical than the last. And yet there are many more stories that she never told. Tales passed down through generations of women in her bloodline, waiting to be discovered. It is from these untold stories that we will draw for our series. Some of the tales we'll encounter are funny, some will make your blood run cold, and others will break your heart. We will meet tricksy fairies, genies, evil sorcerers, traveling salesmen, merchants, kings and queens, and many other fantastical characters. Join us and let your imagination run wild. I am the host and narrator of this series. I am a storyteller, folklorist, and translator. I hold a PhD in folklore, and in my spare time I lecture at universities and museums about fairy tales and folklore from around the world. It is my dream to share the magic of storytelling with as many people as possible. This series is made possible by our generous patrons. We make videos that explore fairy tales, myths and legends from all over the world and bring folktales to life through storytelling. If you would like to help us make these videos, please consider becoming a patron. In our first episode, we will travel to the city of Isfahan, home of one of Persia's most famous kings. In the courtyard of a wealthy house lived a beautiful young woman who was the talk of the town. Men would come from all around just to catch a glimpse of her as she walked through the bazaars. Though kind and gentle, she had a mischievous streak. While she loved to play with the townspeople, they quickly learned not to underestimate her intelligence or cunning. For if they did, they would become the butt of her jokes. One day, a traveling merchant arrived in the city and heard all about the clever maiden. Determined to see her for himself, he made his way to the wealthy household where she lived. As the merchant approached, he saw 2 golden fish in a pool. Thinking quickly, he took off his 2 leather slippers and tied them together with a bit of string, then dropped them into the water. Startled, the fish immediately began to fight over the strange object. Seeing this, the merchant called out to the maiden inside, telling her that if she could guess what was in the pool, he would give her whatever she desired. Curious, the maiden went to the window and looked down. With a sly smile, she guessed that it was a ball and asked for it to be thrown into the courtyard so she could play with it. The merchant, though annoyed that she had ruined his trick, had no choice but to agree. When the ball was thrown in, however, the maiden simply picked up one of the fish and put it in her sleeve. Then she came to the window and asked the merchant what he wanted. Of course, he demanded the fish back, to which she replied that he should have specified that both fish were to be put in her sleeve before he made his offer. Though annoyed, the merchant had no choice but to accept his loss. And thus, neither the fish nor the shoes were ever seen again. Before we depart for this episode, I invite you to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new episodes every Friday. You can also follow us on social media to learn about our projects and to share your feedback with us.